Welcome to my first YouTube video. I lost a total of 30 pounds and I'm here to share those tips and tricks that I did that helped me lose 30 pounds. Disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist, gym fitness expert. I'm just sharing with you guys and answering the questions that you guys ask. Before we get started, I want to show you guys, this is what I used to look like. And this is what I look like now. So let's get started. The first question that this person asked me is, what are the tips on losing weight if you don't have time to go to the gym consistently? That's a really good question. Losing weight is about, I want to say 80% or 90% diet and the 20 or 10% gym. So you can still lose a lot of weight if you don't go to the gym. Losing weight and getting lean, getting toned, two different things. Getting toned is kind of sculpting your body, right? So you need to go to the gym to sculpt your body. But losing weight, if you just move around more and eat less, you're gonna lose that weight. That's something that I wish somebody told me because my goal was to lose weight. If you are someone that wants to lose weight, just know that diet, what you eat, what you put in your body is the most important thing. You don't need to go to the gym. So I used to count calories and I used to track my macros and micros. I don't do that anymore. I just found that counting calories is not my thing, is more. So this is something that I kind of talked about, that diet is the most important thing when it comes to losing weight specifically. But if you want to sculpt your body, if you want to get a fat ass, you need to go to the gym and start hitting the squats. I personally did not restrict sugar. I didn't restrict carbs. I wasn't on a keto diet. I did do this one thing. I did try water fasting 2 times to shred off the first 12 pounds. I was working out 5 times a week. I'm a gymaholic. I love to go to the gym. Even if I have to show up in 30 minutes just to walk, I would do that. I really wanted to lose weight. So I did everything in my power. I was gonna lose this weight. So I showed up, if not every day, at least 5 times a week. Okay, so I want to show you guys a picture of myself when I was 14. To say when I was younger, I did always have a little bit of something. I had thighs, my thighs were big. I had a little bit of something. So as a kid growing up, I wasn't the thinnest, and I started working out more with what I already had. Look at this video when I was working out, when I was bulking and working out to the fullest potential. When I started cutting and losing weight, my muscles, because I was building muscles on my glutes, it was still there. So some tips that I will let you guys know. 5 tips into losing 30 pounds. You have to really want it. Losing weight is a mindset. Only 50% want it. Most likely you're not gonna be able to achieve it. When I woke up, I literally woke up one morning so fed up of how I looked. I told myself the next time around this year, I will be 30 pounds less. And that's exactly what happened.
One thing was I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.
Tip number 2, make time out of your day to hit the gym. The gym is very important. I know that I said diet is 90 or 80%, but you are able to hit that 10 or 20% left. You are going to reach your goals so much faster. I was dieting, I was also in the gym. So I had that 100% and I was ready to go. This can be controversial because I'm gonna talk about fasting. I did intermittent fasting. I would eat for 8 hours and the 16 hours left of the day, no eating. Let's say I wake up at 9 a.m., okay? I start my eating time at 12 p.m. I'll end 8 hours later, that is at 8 p.m. After 8 p.m., I would not eat anything until the 12 p.m. next day. I was doing that while going to the gym. And that's why I say I could eat whatever I want. I give myself whatever it is that I want. I don't restrict myself from sugar. I don't restrict myself from carbs. I give my body what it wants in moderation. 4th tip, you can't go to the gym or intimidated or you're scared to go to the gym, take at least 10,000 steps. And I know this is such a repetitive thing, but honestly, eating whatever it is that you are currently eating right now, present day, but just incorporate that 10,000 steps. You are going to see a difference within the next 2 weeks. Stop binge eating. Did this thing where I would only eat till I'm 80% full. And what that means is I would eat and then there would be that duration where my mind can register that, oh, this is filling me. And once I hit the point where all the food catches up to my belly, to my stomach, that's when I stop. Just to not eat, and when I get food, I'd be like chowing down really fast. That just made me really, really nauseous, and ultimately that's not good for my body. What I do is I just eat till I'm 80% full, which just helps me with a lot of self-control. So before I eat, I chug a bottle of water. I heard from someone that they do that and they just started eating less because they're full from the water. Lots of cardio help weight. Yes, any kind of cardio will help you lose weight. Incline, whether it's 10K steps, whether it's jogging, sprint, everything that has to do with cardio will help your body, helps your heart rate, not just losing weight. Can you share your gym split and meal plan? My gym split, I don't film myself and I will never film myself at the gym, but I can tell you guys, Mondays are either my cardio days or just my whatever. I call it whatever days because I just do whatever. Tuesdays are days for legs. Wednesday I do legs, and Thursday I do legs. So I do legs back to back to back. Fridays I'll do back, and I'll do upper shoulder and back. Next 2 days, if I do go to the gym, it would just be cardio, whatever days. Just do whatever that I'm in the mood for, but I definitely do have at least 3 leg days. How do you get an hourglass or thick thighs? So I've always had something as a kid. Growing up, I was always the bigger size. I was called fat a lot as a kid. When I lost weight, actually, this is not my lowest weight. When I was 19, I lost a total of 50 pounds. I was actually weighing 115 or 120 pounds. Just because I lost so much weight, I still was not content with my body because I just lost weight by not eating. I was not gymming. So I didn't get to sculpt my body the way I wanted to. This time around, I was able to sculpt my body. I was able to lose weight, do intermittent fasting, and sculpted my body at the gym. Next person, they said going to need that glute workout routine. I will tell you guys everything that I do for my glutes. I do 3 sets of Bulgarian split squats. I do 3 sets of hip thrusts. Glute bridges is what you would call it. The hip abductors, 3 sets. Before I get to the last set, I increase the weight. Someone asked, did you do a calorie deficit? I actually did a calorie deficit. And I don't like to count calories because I don't think that that's something that works for me. And I did a calorie deficit for like 2 weeks and then I stopped because it just wasn't my thing. Really important, like with social media being around, time that I was using to compare my body to someone else's body, and instead I invested that time to just go to the gym to just get my body however it is that I wanted. I was going at God's speed, bro. Like I was getting to where I want really, really, really fast when I stopped comparing myself. I hope that I answered all your guys' questions. I posted a YouTube video when I was 9 and I got a hate comment. YouTube never saw me for another day, but we are back. We are back this year. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope I covered everything. Yeah. Bye, guys.